Let's do some problems from CNS Addition worksheet number 1. Let's start with an octal problem. Let's do the number 16, 7, 7 plus 7, 7. Lining up the numbers that we're adding, just like you do in conventional decimal math. You start with the ones column, and 7 plus 7 is 14. Now you have to ask yourself, how many groups of 8, because we're in octal, how many groups of 8 can you take out of 14? One group, so you have to carry that one. You're left with 6, so you put the 6 down here. Next, 1 plus 7 is 15. How many groups of 8 can you pull out of 15? Again, one group, and you're left with 7. And lastly, this one just adds up with itself to get your final answer of 176. Now let's do one more problem from this page. Let's move down here to this hexadecimal problem, number 9. Adding up 19 plus 19, well, I should pronounce it properly, 19 plus 19 in hex. We add the 9 plus the 9 first, and that gets you a group of 18. How many groups of 16 can you pull out of 19? I'm sorry, how many groups of 16 can you pull out of 18? Well, just one group. You're left with 2. And in this column, it's simply 1 plus 1 plus 1, and the answer is 3 there. So the final answer to exercise number 9 is 32. Let's do this real hard problem here that I see. Number 10, 2b plus 3a plus dd. Lining up the exercise, we add the b plus the a plus the d going down the ones column, and you have to refer to your cheat sheet to figure this out. A b is equal to an 11 in decimal, and a is equivalent to a 10. And a d is 13. So if you add 11 plus 10 plus 13, you get 34. Now ask yourself, how many groups of 16 can you pull out of 34? You can pull 2 groups of 16 out of 34. So put the 2 up here that you're carrying, and you're left with a remainder of 2. Coming down this 16's column, 2 plus 2 plus 3 plus d. Well, again, d is 13. So those numbers add up to 20. How many groups of 16 can you pull out of 20? 1, with a 4 left over. And this 1 simply adds up with nothing for 1. Final answer there to number 10 is 142. Now, let's do our final exercise, and let's add a binary number. Let's do number 3. 110 in binary plus 11. Well, over here in the ones column, you add the 0 plus the 1 to yield a 1. In this column, 1 plus 1 is 2. How many groups of 2 can you pull out of 2? 1 group of 2. Leaving a 0 as the leftover. And now in this column you have a 1 plus a 1, which is a 2. You can't write a 2 here. You have to pull out any groups of 2. In this case you have one more group of 2 to pull out, leaving a remainder of 0. And this 1 adds up with nothing, to give you your final answer of 1001, which is the answer then, of course, to exercise number 3.